Hello, everybody. I'm delighted to get this privilege to talk to you, but unfortunately, I couldn't come to you. I have been receiving mails and telephone calls inviting me to come to attend your conference. I would have loved to do that. This is what I enjoy, meeting people who are engaged in microfinance programs. But this is the best I can do, talk to you from a distance, but delighted that I can even do that. Conferences like this, what you are attending now, is basically a family affair. It's a family reunion. We get together, look at each other, get excited about what we're doing and who is doing what. So there will be exchanges that you take place. And we feel proud of what we do. Microfinance that we do we have established a long tradition for it. And particularly the focus that we make, it's a purposeful business. We want to do it in a sustainable way. And we emphasize that what we do is basically a social business. Business to solve problems rather than make money for ourselves. So we de-emphasize the making money part of it. And we said even if somebody is making money, it should be within a limit. And I've said a lot of things about that. But I want to engage myself in totally non-dividend way of doing microfinance. That's what we have been specializing in. People do it because they are eager to address the problem of the poor people. And the financing is a major problem for the poor. We provide that in a non-dividend way, but in a sustainable way. We want to make sure that we cover the cost and we stay sustainable all along our activity. So this is the focus. And we don't forget the purpose. That's why I say the objective is to solve a problem. So what is the problem that we are solving through microfinance? It has to be very clear to us as we go along. Whether we measure it precisely, whether we measure it in general, that's something else. But we have a very clear view of what we want to do, what we want to achieve. Giving money to create self-employment, create employment, helping people move up the ladder, and so on. This is what we try to, particularly focusing on women. That's what microfinance has been doing all around the world, and that's good about that. We promote savings, we promote insurance, we promote pension funds, and many other things, but for a purpose. So don't miss the purpose. And this is not an area where we want to enrich ourselves financially by serving the poor people. That's not what we do. We can make money somewhere else, not here. Here we commit ourselves to solve the problem of the poor people. We do that, we are familiar with all this, and I'm sure you will be exchanging lots of ideas in that direction, but I want to draw attention to another area, youth, the young generation who are coming among the families of the recipients of microfinance. We have been doing it for the last 40 years, so we have lots of young people coming up in that. And many of them are unemployed. And unemployment is a major problem everywhere. So this is nothing new in one country or another. It's global. Even the richest country has lots of unemployment. Now the particular one is the youth unemployment, how to address the problem of the youth, because they're just coming out for their life and full bubbling with energy, creative power and so on, but sit idle because there's nobody who is hiring him. The question that we have been raising in our circle in Bangladesh and elsewhere, why should a young person sit idle just because somebody is not hiring? Why can't they go out and do something for themselves? So we are saying that we tell the young people, forget about getting a job. That's not what an issue is. Job is a wrong direction. And you tell yourself, we tell the young people, you tell yourself that we are not job seekers, we are job creators. And we do that. And we invite them to look at their mother, what she has done. She has joined Grameen Bank, she has joined microfinance organization, took a loan, and became an entrepreneur. If your illiterate mother could become an entrepreneur, what good is your education? What good is your technology? That young person with all the energy, your access to education, access to technology, sit idle? Your mother couldn't inspire you? Isn't she an example of what can be done? That's what we challenge them. And we say, come up with a business idea. Your mother came out with the business idea, an illiterate woman in a village. She came out with the business idea. That's where it all started. You cannot have a business idea? Nobody will believe that. So go back to yourself, learn from your mother, and come up with a business idea. Once you come up with the business idea, we invest in your business. We become your partner. So it's not a loan, it's an investment. So we become a partner with you. And your job is to run the business and be successful, return the money that we gave you. Since we are social business, we don't want to make money out of you. So you don't have to give us the profit. You just give us the money that we gave you. And once all the money is given back to us, you are the full owner of your company, all your business. So that's what we are doing. And turning unemployment into entrepreneurship. That's the direction. That's the future. So see in your organization what you do. Try it out. The second generation. Whether you want to give it a loan because that's the only thing you can do with your organization, or you can create a fund to invest and go through a process where the investment money will come back and cover the cost by charging a fee or something so that the operational cost can be covered. And no intention of making money out of this young person. Your only objective is to help that young person, a boy or a girl, to become an entrepreneur. And India is full of entrepreneurship. Every young person has an idea. Simply, our system never allowed them to do it. So I'm inviting you, think about that. This conference, you can use a little bit of time to see how to address the problem of the youth unemployment, turning unemployed young people into entrepreneurs. Definitely you can do that. Do it even in a small way. Just start with 10, 20 young people. See how they become entrepreneurs by themselves. You have done it with their mothers. So it's a question of doing it in the second generation. I'm sure this conference will be a wonderful experience for you. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak to you. I'll be looking forward to meeting you sometime. Thank you very much.